Hello Aquarians and cross watchers, welcome to your video. So today is a video about what do you think is holding you back. Maybe it is actually holding you back, or maybe there's a way around it, maybe there's a solution. So that's what this reading is about. I've already said my prayers, so we're just going to get into the reading. I'm going to pull an oracle card, and I hope that you all are having a great day. I want to be the first to tell you that you're so beautiful and needed in this world. I value you, the divine values you, and I thank you and I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So what oracle card wants to come out for this reading? It might be related to the reading, but it could just be a personal message. This is about what's holding you back, or what you think is holding you back, okay? We have open your heart, okay? Open your heart. And it says, no one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal this situation. So literally just that might help the situation to open your heart. Maybe you're a little bit hard on yourself. Maybe you feel like there's something that you're not able to do. Maybe that's literally what's holding you back. Maybe just the belief in yourself is what's holding you back. So let's see what wants to come out here in the tarot. I'm going to clarify. I have two other tarot decks. What do you feel is holding you back, or what is actually holding you back? It could be a physical thing. It could be literally just opening your heart and seeing beyond that illusion, okay? That getting rid of the attitude of I can't have or I can't do to I can have, I can do, I can be. So let's see what wants to come out here. Alright, so this talks about having victory, alright? It's something that you want. This could be something that you're thinking about. It can be a close connection. It can be children. It can be a soulmate, alright? But this is victory. So whatever this victory is, it's on your mind. You really want this. And I believe that you'll have it, because victory being the first card. But once you get it, it is the Six of Wands, which means you'll have to continue maintenance in order to keep it. That's why in the Six of Wands the horse is looking back, because all right, we have got victory here, but in order to stay in a victorious place, in order to stay in a place of recognition, we have to work at it. We have to keep at it. We can't just get there and get stagnant. So this is whatever you're thinking about, okay? This can be a soulmate, it can be children, it can be a close connection, a past life connection, something from the past that you've wanted for a long time. So whatever this is that you want is closely linked to your heart. So it's important to have your open heart to this, okay? Foreshadowing this right here would be definitely leave toxic things behind. If it's not good for you, let it go. And maybe this is something that you're already working toward, and it could be anything. In my pre-shuffle, I got a lot about money or needing to release, and this would be needing to release, and this would be getting maybe help or learning how to release something and cut something off from you. So let's continue here, and then I'll clarify. We have the High Priestess and the Root. So I feel like you really know what needs to happen. I feel like you really know. And this kept coming out. Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you know what you need to do. I feel like if there's an issue of needing to save money, or if there's an issue of letting go of something here, but I feel you're about ready to attract money. Okay, with that King of Pentacles and the Empress, I believe you're about ready to attract whatever it is that you want. Maybe you've been trying to decide between two paths. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles here. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? A lot of things. Okay, a lot of things are on your mind. All right, and you're very serious. You're very serious about whatever it is you need to cut out. Okay, you're dead serious. You are about to cut something out. You really know what you need to do. Maybe it's not what you want to do, but you know in your heart that you need to do this with this high priestess here, which is Pisces, Virgo energy. All right. And, you know, you might literally need to cut off an energy. All right. This is the Two of Cups reverse, Seven of Wands reverse. You might need to release a person. Okay, because maybe you know it's headed somewhere like a tower. You know, it could head to a financial loss. You might know that it's going nowhere with a person, because we do have Pisces, Cancer energy, and we have Scorpio, Aries with this Mars energy. So like I said, we are going to clarify. That's a lot that's on your mind. So whatever is on your mind that's close to your heart, your intuition is telling you you might need to release it to have victory with what it is you want. So a quick analogy, let's just say there's a family member, okay, or a friend, maybe a spouse or someone you live with, okay, maybe one of the signs that I've even spoken about here, who's talking against something you want to do. And they're saying, no, you know, I don't really, I can't see you doing that, or you don't have time to do that, or if something monopolizes your time and you're not able to do that. I sort of see where you're like, well, I know I need to cut this energy off because this energy is not supporting what I want, what's close to my heart here. And it's not that you have to be mad. It's like, you know, releasing with love. It's like, okay, we're just not on the same page anymore. We want different things. Tell me about the near future. Doing right by yourself. Justice. All right? Justice is really an action. Justice is karma because your actions create karma, good or bad. But I feel you're doing right by yourself, to do what you want, that helps you, that is what you want to do. These want to fold out, but are they the rest of the story here? It ultimately comes down to a release, which is, it kept coming out, so it's the story here. It's almost as if somebody has not awakened, but you have, right? It's like trying to live or be around people who are unawakened, but yet you are awakening every day. You are ascending, and you're finding yourself around people who maybe you used to vibe with, used to be on their frequency, but now it's like you find yourself not really vibing because you're ascending, you're raising your frequency. And it's just really might even be hard to spend time around people like that. You know, you're not motivated when it comes to being around people who you're just not seeing, I just want to say, eye to eye, okay? You and another person, you're just not seeing eye to eye. Maybe there was a time it was great, it was wonderful, you were close, but it's just like there's no motivation, there's no forward movement, there's no desire for that energy. Might even be a lot of, you know, stress being involved with that energy, okay? It's a stressful environment. You know, you might have spent a lot of time realizing or thinking about what you have to do. And I have the Hermit here reverse, and the Hope and the Fear. And I have the High Priestess and the Root. You know what you have to do because you have spent a lot of time. You've spent a lot of time, overtime, thinking about what's best for you. The bottom line is, you know that you have to cut something off in order to have change. You know this. And you may not want to do it because what you may have to cut off may be someone who's close to you. But the Four of Pentacles is in reverse, and that came out twice in the pre-shuffle. It wanted to come out again. We have the Star card in reverse. That's Aquarius energy. But it's also wish fulfillment. It's also doing what's best for you and good health and everything else, because ultimately, even just staying in a situation that's stressful, stress is like the number one killer. You know, stress brings heart attacks and things. And death here is Scorpio energy, Pluto energy, and it talks about changes and transformation. So overall, without clarifying, you know, your gut is telling you, I have to cut off something very close to me, okay, in order to have what I want, in order to live my dream, my desire. And I do see you doing that, doing right by yourself, creating good karma for yourself, okay? It's not been an easy decision. I see you've been thinking about it a lot. But the thing is, all along you've known what you need to do. I really don't need to clarify this, but I'm just going to do it anyways. This is a very clear-cut reading. Tell me about victory. Victory is yours, okay? So that means if you decide to cut off the energy that is keeping you from a dream, a destiny, a goal, you're going to have to continue it, right? So you don't look back. You're going to go from the Six of Wands to the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands becomes very difficult because the Seven of Wands, it's an opposition. It's like you and everyone else is against you. This is where, let's say you switch jobs and it doesn't start off making a lot of money, and your old job made more money, and you got everyone around you. You got your family, you got your kids, you got everybody, your friends or whatever. Everybody's telling you, you were doing better with that. You're doing this. And it's like, it's you fighting for a dream when everyone else is telling you you had it better before. See, you're seeing something that they just aren't seeing it yet. They're not aware or awakened to what you know you're supposed to do. Tell me about the Six of Wands. It's happiness here in the reverse. It's Leo energy. It's the sun. Perhaps you know doing this is going to make some other people happy, but if you don't do it, then you're the one who's not happy. You're not following Creator here, which means it's your blueprint. You have a blueprint. You have a destiny. You have a contract with your Creator. At some point in life, when you're not following it, you feel a lot of things. You can feel tired. You can feel restless. You can even feel angry with others because you start to feel like they're holding you back because you're a people pleaser. But at some point, there's a change and a shift. And that's where the end of this reading is leading to. You know you have to let go of something to have this wish, this fulfillment, this desire that you want. And it's a personal desire. It's like a real life passion. Like I really don't feel it has anything to do with a partnership, though it could. I feel it's more or less close to your heart. I feel like it's very close to your heart, and it's something that has it would be close to your heart whether you're in a relationship or not. It's just you. It's a part of you, which I like this because for the first time, this reading is actually about you and not about someone else. It is going to be about someone else down the line when you get to that Seven of Wands, because right now you're at the Six of Wands. The environment, it was stressful to even get here, you know. But then when you get to the Seven of Wands, that's where you start fighting for what you want. Now, awakened. You're awakening, and because you're awakening, you might be attracting another person on this journey. This person can be someone from the past. This person can be a divine counterpart. This person can be someone who shares your passion. This person, like I said, can be from a past life. And you've known each other, and there's something. It's like you said you would do this in this life, like a pinky promise here. We're going to come back and we're going to do this together. So when you align with what is true in your heart, you're also aligning with somebody else who has that very same vision you have in their heart, and you two are on the same frequency. You two have a vision that not everybody else has. And what you're letting go of is this burden. You see this burden? It's in the reverse. Because this burden has been controlling you, been guiding you, been showing you. This is like you were people pleasing. You were following others' desires for you. You weren't following your own desires for yourself. That's when you will find yourself in a Seven of Wands, somewhere probably in a future reading, where you're fighting all opposition here to do what it is that you feel drawn and guided to do. What's in your gut, what's in your heart here with the High Priestess. You're shedding your old skin. Very soon, by the way, because this is the Chariot. What's coming soon is the new you. You've matured. And spiritually, I'm not saying, look, we all get older physically, but this is a different type of maturity. Tell me about the High Priestess. Landed on the Two of Pentacles and its success. So now I have two Six of Wands. Both of these cards are different decks, the same thing. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to cut off. You know it. You might be watching this reading, but you know it. And you've been thinking about it because this landed on the Two of Pentacles. You might have been thinking, which direction do I go? What should I choose? Thing is, it's been within you all along. This is going within. Sitting in silence, you know the answer. Just go within. This talks about grounding yourself. Grounding yourself. You can be in nature, but you can meditate. You can get the answers here. And it's what you're meant to do. It's creativity. This is the Empress here on the bottom of the deck. And the Empress means you're going to be bringing in and attracting what is meant for you. This is what it's about. This is the time. So you're going to attract opportunities. This new path that other people might not agree with. You're attracting the new path is what you're doing. You are attracting the new path. You are attracting the new you. And some people aren't going to be comfortable with your new path. They're not going to be comfortable with the new you. They're used to the old you. But see, you're done with the old you. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. You've spent a lot of time thinking about this. Some of you have to leave behind a divine masculine, a husband, a belief, something you were raised to believe, possibly a father figure. But we have the Empress in the upright. We have the Emperor in reverse. And whoever the Emperor is to you, because I know a lot of you are going to say, that's my twin flame. I got to leave behind my twin flame in order to do what I want to do. And you know what? If that's the first thing that came to you, you're 100% right. But there are going to be some people who leave behind something else, get into something that's close to their heart, and they align with the twin flame. Not even have met their twin flame yet. They meet through work, or they meet through some desire that's close to them. So I don't want everyone to think that they have to walk away from that, because there are some of you have not met your divine counterpart. And I don't want to be the one who I want to be neutral. I don't want you to think good or bad about your twin flame. It's not my job. I'm impartial. Taking out the term twin flame. This talks about control. And looking on a broader spectrum, there's something on your mind. It's been controlling your thoughts. It's been monopolizing a lot of time. You think about this. And we have turning in reverse. But this talks about ground yourself. You're going to find answers through meditation. You have a whole spirit team guiding you. What is right to do? What is your path? Remember, your spirit team on the other side in heaven, they have access to your birth chart. They have access. Some people call it the Akashic Records, the Book of Life, the Hall of Records. It's all the same. It's written. You are written. And you are fulfilling that prophecy. Part of fulfilling that prophecy is going to be going against the grain at some point to fulfill it. Whatever this is, you've put a lot of thought into it, and that's how you're going to know. Like I say, you might have people on board at first, and then you might not have people on board. You might have people going against you. That's where you're being tested. That's where you have to stay the course. The 5 of Wands is difficult. The 6 of Wands is victory. The 7 of Wands is fighting, defending yourself and your position. And then the 8 of Wands is smooth sailing again. It's just what happens when we are on the path, when we are on our path. These are things that we encounter, fundamental life lessons. Tell me what crowns this, the 2 of Cups reverse. Tell me about the 2 of Cups reverse. This is the Tower, and the Tower is here. And it landed on the Happiness, the Sun reverse. There is someone or something. There's an energy that you're close to, that you're going to be cutting ties with, to align with another energy that you're destined to align with. You're meant to experience this not alone, but together with this other person. There's someone you're aligning with. This has a lot to do with whatever you know in your intuition. You know what has to get cut out. You just know it. Tell me about the 7 of Wands reverse. Yeah. There's something that's been just controlling your energy, controlling the direction in which you go. You've spent a lot of time thinking about this moment, thinking about this change, transformation. It's Death card again. We have the aloneness card, which is Hermit, Virgo energy. We have Virgo, Scorpio energy here. You've spent time thinking about this. You know. You might have been postponing it, but you're not going to be postponing it anymore. You know what has to happen. You know what needs to happen in order for this change to come into your life. In order to align with your destiny. Tell me about the Tower and the Moon. I feel like you've been keeping your emotions to yourself, and that's about ready to just, like, you're not going to keep it to yourself anymore. It will just be time for it to come out. Yeah, that's what's holding you back. Okay. What's holding you back, literally, the Empress reverse, and we have everyone else, your spirit team, is trying to free you. Really, nothing is holding you back, but the illusion is, well, I got to be here for my family, or I got to do this I can't leave my job. You know, they can't survive without me. In your heart of hearts, that's all I can tell you. In your intuition, in your gut, you know what you have to cut loose. And that's just repeating. You know it. It's on your mind. It's in your gut. It's in your heart. And here's the 6 of Cups again. It's a dream. This is a dream. And you already know what has to be cut off in order for you to have this dream. You already know. And for some of you, it's a person that has to be cut off. Tell me about justice. It's doing right by you. You're doing right by you. Tell me about that. Yes. It landed here. It landed on the Twins. It's the Lovers reverse. You're doing right by you, and I like that, because some of you have been waiting for I'm going to say a twin flame connection. Some of you have been waiting for the right person. You've just been waiting, right? Been waiting. Now it's about you. You know, I had a choice between what was holding you back and a twin flame update. And Spirit says, don't do the twin flame update. Because I get a lot of requests for that. Spirit said, do what's holding you back. For some of you, this is exactly what's holding you back. And you're deciding to do right by you. And you already knew what you had to do. Now, not everybody believes in a twin flame connection. And that's fine. The moral of the story, the bigger picture beyond that, because this is not, I'm not making this a twin flame reading. I'm just, because of the cards I see, some of you are stuck on that. More, this is about the devil in reverse that came out earlier, and we have conditioning. This is the devil card. You know what's toxic. You know what's not good for you. You know what is holding you back physically, spiritually, mentally, whatever it is. You know. It's telling me that you know. And you are going to do right by yourself. You know what doesn't belong in your life. And you're going to bring that dream to fruition. Here you are, the Star card, living moment to moment, being guided by your intuition. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Why is it in the reverse? There we go. We have fighting on the bottom. You might have been fighting with this, okay? But after spending some time alone, you know, you already know it's time to let go of something. We have let go in reverse and rightness, but you already know it's time to let go of something. Now's the time. This is about you, your adventure, your inner standing, your inner journey. It's all about you, your light, and how you want to shed it, how you want to share your light. You're the missing piece of your own puzzle. There's nothing missing. What's missing is you haven't put your causes first. You might have put everyone else first. I understand that. I put my family first. I was there for everybody. And at the end of the day, I depleted myself. Okay, in the beginning, when you're younger, it's fine. You have a lot of energy. You can deplete yourself. But there comes a time, my friend, where you cannot keep depleting yourself. And you have to give to yourself. You have to pour into your own cup. And when you start pouring into your own cup, loving yourself the way you should, loving your body, your mind, nurturing yourself, then others treat you in kind. Others treat you that way. But when you're neglecting yourself, when you're pulling your own energy, everyone else is going to do the same. They're just following your own guideline for yourself. We have guidance in reverse and friendliness. And the thing is, if you don't follow your guidance, if you don't follow your heart, you're not going to align with whoever this is. You're going to align with a very special energy and do something. So if you feel strongly guided, if you know, it's telling me you know what's holding you back. The only way you're going to align with this other energy is to release the other energy. Could be even more than one. We have a Five of Wands. We have the Two of Cups reverse. There's at least one person or one energy pulling you away from your destiny. And there could be a whole family doing it. Tell me about the Hermit in reverse. Yeah. You know, you need to free yourself of this. That's the only way that this change is going to occur for yourself. You have spent countless hours thinking about this, and you already know. You might have even said it to people. Well, it's time to do it now. Don't worry. If somebody cannot understand your vision. If somebody cannot see beyond the matrix and you can, don't worry about it. You cannot wait for them to get on the train. You got to go. It's time for you. Watch how everything then turns around. Watch how you align with another energy. Show me the outcome. Aquarius is letting go of something in order for this change to happen. Tell me about that. Yeah, here we go. You already know. Again, High Priestess. Right here. You already know. You have known. You've thought about this. You have thought so much about this. It's time to release. Okay? It's time to release. You know this. And then watch the transformation start to begin in your life. Watch the Empress then turn around, because that's when the Empress starts attracting everything. You see? There's something that you want to do. We have sharing. We have the Two of Swords here. There's a gift that you have to share. But there's something that's holding it back. Time to release that something. Time for that. We're going to close out with a bonus card. It's an angel card here. Whatever's holding you back, guys, it's time to release it. You already know what it is. I got the High Priestess twice. It's telling me you know what it is. You are going to do right. You are going to do right. You might create some opposition down the road because you do right by yourself, but it's okay. You have an important life purpose, this says, involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. You saw me shuffle the cards. This is saying, don't let it hold you back. Insecurities. Don't worry about friends or family, what they're going to think of you. Don't worry if you're not going to make enough money. I know that's not easy because you got bills to pay, right? The bills got to be paid. But start doing it while you're still doing the old job, or start doing it while you're still whatever. And then when you're able to break away, break away. But you have help. Angel, Archangel Gabriel. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next reading, and namaste.